Will Smith has warned us about this, and this is now our...
Man, they were my room.
Do you know that these light coats from the sun are actually your...
Now you see, and you will never be able to unsee that. Now look at this.
Your friendship is just taking turns being a burden. Like, it's me right now. I have nothing to offer. I'm a sad sack of shit. But next week I'll be up and they'll be down, and we can just do a little switcheroo, and that's just that. It works out.
Nah, I don't like that. Hey, all the goons are positive all the time. We try to uplift each other. We ain't trying to bring anybody down. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. I got more creepy, strange For You page content. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. Yeah.
The body is a conduit to the divine. Syncretism and esoteric wisdom show us that many of our spiritual and biblical texts are actually allegorical messages based upon the human body. Body purification, fasting, cleansing parasites, this is the spiritual path. Parasites mine the minerals within our bodies, just as these parasites are mining the minerals of Mother Earth. As within, so without, our body is a mini universe. Everything that happens outside of us is also happening within us. The first step to sovereignty is casting out the parasites or invaders from the body. Jesus taught us all about this in the Essene Gospel of Peace. Personal transformation can and does have effects on the realm. As we go, so goes the world. For the world is us. The revolution that will ultimately save the world is a personal one.
Okay, interesting. We are the world, and we are saving ourselves if we save the world, which is us. It's just us. Everything's just us. It's our own biome. Okay, interesting.
Look what they found was hiding underneath the ocean, y'all. You're definitely gonna want to take a look at this video, y'all. This gets crazy, and it's like, how do you know where to go to find these things? Like, do people just sit and just look through Google Earth? Look at it. Look at the water. Beautiful. Is that a... What is that? Is that a camper? A camper on the water. But look at this, y'all. Look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. No way. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. Is that Godzilla? Is that the Leviathan? And then someone sent me this early this rising, y'all. Look at this, right? Now, what I found interesting is this giant structure in the sky. Like, that's a solid object, y'all. That is a solid object in the sky. Look at this. Like, I'm not even... What, bro? We have literally entered a new world. We literally have entered a new world, or a new world has come upon us. Like, it's literally time, y'all. Look at this. This is crazy. Literally the land of the giants, y'all.
Yo, that is wild. That I also felt like Godzilla, but it also feels like a cutscene. There's no way. There's no way. We would have more evidence of Godzilla in our waters, right? Right? Someone needs to go explore it. We're gonna recreate Godzilla. We're gonna call it Goonzilla. Never mind. We're gonna keep it going.
I'm about to show y'all quite possibly the scariest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. Like in 2011 when everything was loud on YouTube. New footage of the jellyfishes just came out. What I'm about to show you, you will never unsee, so get ready. Before we get into the very sinister, scary things I'm about to show you, for those who don't know, this is some alien crap that's been seen all over the world and just recently Afghanistan. So thank you, Jeremy. Look very closely down here. What are these things hanging from the jellyfish UFO? I'm gonna blow this up right here. What's that look like to you? This is literally terrifying, y'all. Now do you see it? What is that? And what are all these things hanging down? Legs? Now you have to see it. Come on now. Exactly. Now you see, and you will never be able to unsee that. Now look at this down view. What do you know? Does this not look like a girl? What is this? Y'all, the jellyfish UFOs birth graves. Graves. How would you even argue? There's like 7 of them right here. And for anyone who doesn't know, grays are a flesh suit made by the fallen angels and demons inhabit them. That's it. My thing is, these things are getting very common. I've been telling y'all, we are going to have gray disclosure very soon. And not just that. Fallen angels. Goodbye.
Alright, interesting. Wait, why was there an ad for the Watchers in the back? That didn't make sense. But everything else was interesting. I never assumed that the jellyfish was just incubant thing that houses grace. That's just weird. Incubator. There we go.
Found evidence. What looks like a cloud moving is actually just a bunch of drones. Check it out. See that right there? You see that? Well, look where the arrow is. Right there. Look at that thing. See? They're already able to do it right now.
My ship.
Now imagine if something was above that cloud. You wouldn't be able to see what it is. And then think about downwards. If they wanted to put it on the ground, like maybe 20 feet above you, it'd be the same thing.
It's just gonna look like a building or something.
Yeah. It's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, so they put it down below, and let's say you're in an airplane and you're looking down, it's just gonna look like everything's normal. But they can already do it. They can already do it. Yeah. That's insane. The world record for the most synced sequential drones was established in China with 8,100 drones. And imagine if they all can blow up.
It shows 8,100 drones flying simultaneously.
Those are all drones.
Which actually broke a world record, a new Guinness World Record. Who's to say you can't fly 8,100 drones around a $13 billion aircraft carrier?
You could cover a section of the sky. Let's say you want somebody not to get any sunlight. You can actually block a whole block from sun. You can get all these drones to cover this area. You won't be able to see what they're doing, and they're doing it, and then the drones go away.
Hey, if we know about the tech, they have better tech. They have better camouflage tech now. What was this? Like a TR-3B being disguised? It's like, let me turn on the invisibility cloak. Yeah, it's only worth... This one's it's okay. It's not quite there, but when you can't see it at all, that's when you know you made it. But this one, you can kind of tell.
Did you know that these light codes from the sun are actually your DNA structuring photonic light? So your DNA structures the quantum field. This is why we are seeing these rainbow and grid patterns, these spiraling sacred geometries. So first you build the quantum DNA with light codes and healing, and then the quantum DNA creates those light codes and activates everyone around you. And that's of course why society is trying to create issues with DNA. So people can't ascend and activate higher crystalline and plasma. But the old system on the planet wants to prevent ascension, so they know that by targeting the DNA with chemicals, toxic foods, EMFs, constant fear-mongering, all of these things keep DNA from braiding into higher patterns and prevents someone from activating their DNA into crystalline or plasma so they can experience ascension as an individual. Follow Earth 1111 for much more.
All right, very interesting. Hey, keep your vibrations high. Keep your energy high. Just be positive. Do the things. Hey, are you a goon? Did you interact with the video before the video even started? You don't do that till I remind you? This is your reminder. Hey, TV gang, you too. Come on now. Help us out. We're trying to grow.
After you fill up your car with gas, don't put hand sanitizer on your cans because they might catch on fire. Carol told me that today. Because Carol's a liar. No, because the hand sanitizer is alcohol, and so if you've got gasoline because you've been pumping the car, and then you got hand sanitizer, you're gonna get some flames.
Yo, did she use both hands to pump her gasoline? That's... Why are you using hand sanitizer? Very, very interesting. I don't know how true this is. This feels like Never mind. Never mind. We're going to keep it going.
With the Matrix is that it was purposefully designed so that you go to school and you think that everything's on the outside of yourself. So if you want to get a good job, you need to get good grades, you need to get a diploma. That's not true. That keeps you tied to the illusion, thinking that everything's on the outside of yourself. It keeps you tied to the programming that you need to work super hard and be like a little bitch with no time and barely live your life, which we don't want that. So whenever people ask me, oh my God, how am I supposed to make money after waking up? I don't want to work a Matrix job. I can't tell you exactly what that is, but all I can tell you is that you have an intuition. You have divine guidance available to you at every single moment. I have always followed my intuition, and I always say I follow the breadcrumbs that my soul leaves for me, and I'm like, okay, I'm following you. I've always followed the little, maybe I want to let this go now. The problem is a lot of people cling on to fear because they're like, oh my God, I won't be provided for. If you have the deep-rooted belief that you are not provided for, that is one of the first things you need to assess if you're seeking financial freedom. You need to realize that literally all of your needs are always provided for, and you've only been trained to be scared, and you've only been trained to look at lack of abundance, but it's always there.
Man, I've been looking for financial freedom since the crypto side, and we're gonna get it all together. We're gonna find the ways to achieve it. You do have to play with the matrix in order to break away from the matrix. So hey, follow your intuition. Do what this girl says. See if you find a way to break away and sustain without the matrix.
Hot take. Do I need therapy, or was I just raised in a garbage generation? I just found this award I received in the 4th grade. I got the most improved careless error rate reward. Not only is that a real scrotum in the mouth, a balls to the tongue twister, but hello, careless errors? I wasn't just a 10-year-old making mistakes because I was still a child. No, these errors were careless? And that's like a judgment call on my entire moral character. And some teacher signed this and handed it to me at the end of the year. No wonder why I have low self-esteem. No wonder why I consider going to third base with a psychedelic toad, licking it betwixt the legs in order to heal from my childhood trauma. Yeah, because I grew up in a generation where adults would drive cars with the windows rolled up, smoking cigarettes, saying, I'll give you something to cry about. Well, you sure did.
There was a lot to unpack here. I must say you may need some therapy, regardless of the generation that you were brought in. Just, hey, have someone to talk to. It's completely okay. And, you know, this new generation, they get participation awards for everything, and they, trust me, they're a little soft. And I go, what? It wasn't like this in my time. In my time, you got looked down upon if you didn't place first, second, or third. They're like, you don't count. Only first, second, and third count. Gonna keep it going.
Show that there's nothing in here but a wire. We want to show that when people connect, they transfer energy.
So energy is really real.
Right. So there's no batteries or nothing in this. This is just we making a closed circuit.
Show it to the little close guy.
So it just goes to show you that whatever you feel, whatever you do, whatever you say, you actually give off energy to another person. So then when you connect with them, you give them your energy.
Yo, I'm feeling like there probably is a battery or something in there to make that amplifier make that sound. I'm not sure what this device is, but hey, we are energy beings and we do transfer energies. We lose energy and we regain energy. We ground ourselves. We do all the things.
This was on your cruise ship. What would you have done?
Man, that was my room full of goddamn birds.
Baby, you okay? Baby, where you at? Oh my God, baby, where you at?
I would have closed the door. Called the maintenance crew and been like, hey, listen, I got to tell you something. There's a bunch of birds all in my room. Birds? No, that kind of birds. We got real birds. Could you imagine the maintenance crew trying to go in and try to be like, I got to assess the situation. Opens door. Oh my God. I'm sorry. We're going to keep it going.
October 11th, 1971, one of my all-time favorite starseeds, John Lennon, released the song Imagine. Let's see if we progress since these lyrics came out. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Yeshua taught us that the kingdom of heaven is within and that there is no heaven or hell. Hell is coming back and repeating earth with the same cast and characters. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Do you think Yeshua would have wanted borders? We all come from the same source. Look at the continent of North and South America. It's one landmass. Organized religion, the way it's taught, is divisive. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one, because we're all a part of one collective conscience, and we incarnated for the greatest time period in history to prove that we're all one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. The more things and possessions you have are the more energetically blocked you are. There shouldn't be a homeless person in the world. We live in a greedy society, don't we? The irony of this song is I learned it in the 7th grade using sign language, which I believe is the gateway to light language. We are going to break this matrix, and I love you all.
I love you all too. I love you all too. Imagine all the goons living for today. Man, I love the Beatles. Love John Lennon. R.I.P. Legend. Legend.
So you anchor yourself in the present moment. No matter what comes across the screen of your consciousness, you do not get triggered by it. If you're seeing the evidence of what you miscreated yesterday, you don't react to it. You allow it to be there. You allow it to give you the reflection of what you created yesterday or 2 weeks ago or 2 years ago or 10 years ago when you didn't know who you were. And you decide to choose something else, right? You don't try to get rid of it. You don't try to fight with it. You don't try to resist it. You allow it to be there, and it will dissolve on its own once you choose something else from the present moment and from your core identity. You will have to create yourself anew in every present moment as the creator, because now that you know who you are, you're going to go through this transition. You're transitioning from this third dimensional, broken, fragmented, traumatized, MK Ultra brainwashed ego to your true vibration of unconditional love, which can't be touched or traumatized or molested or violated or it can't be touched by anything.
Okay, interesting. Hey, you are you. You are the creator in your universe, in your world. Do the things. Assume the things. Only good things. Positive things. High energy things. We're going to keep it going.
Hi! Not only did my mom choose my dad instead of me during my childhood, she is still doing it. So a couple of posts ago, I talked about how my mom offered to go to therapy with me, but she very quickly revealed that she had an ulterior motive of getting me to take my post down. The thing I did not talk about is that after I got her request to stop posting about her and to take all my posts about her down, I felt really bad. And I thought to myself, well, I'm not going to take down my content that is about my life and about my story, and I don't feel like I should have to take down shit that I've already posted. But like, maybe we can do a quiet little compromise. Maybe I can take a little break. I'll talk about shitty men. I'll talk about my dad. There's so much stuff I can talk about my dad, and I'll just not post about my mom for now. So I didn't post anything new about my mom for a couple of weeks. And for a second I thought, okay, maybe it's blown over. And then I got another multi-paragraph email from her. In it, she once again asked me to take down any and all posts referencing her, including any posts with the hashtags parent or mom. And then she asked me to take down any and all posts referencing dad, including, of course, any posts with the hashtags dad or father. The thing is, that man treated both of us badly. There was a long period of time where mom would like trauma dump our shared trauma at me, and then I would have to like comfort her about our shared trauma with my father, even though I was the one that was a child while it was happening. And she used to talk to me as if the two of us were bonding over this man's shitty behavior. I guess on some level I shouldn't be fucking surprised. It's not like I was ever allowed to tell anybody what my dad was up to when I was a kid. But even though it's literally always been like this, and she has always chosen shitty men over my safety and my happiness, it still fucking hurts. If your mom ever picked shitty men over you, then you should listen to the song Free Therapy by Vivaka, because that song is for you. And you deserve to feel important because you are important. I love you so much.
Okay, first and foremost, I want everyone to feel safe and important and loved. Sounds like this lady has gone through some horrible things, and unfortunately, you know, I can understand the mom choosing her dad. You know, hey, she chose the dad before you were even born. You know, without her choosing the dad, you wouldn't even be here. So I can understand that relationship that they have, and I can also understand how this lady feels that she's being neglected, that she's just being pushed aside because the mom's choosing the father. And at the same time, sharing everything on the internet may, without especially the other's approval, you know, that's also like a slap in the face type behavior. So, man, there's many wrong things going on, but all these wrong things don't make you right. At the same time, just because they're wrong doesn't mean you're wrong. Hey, you live your reality, do the things, make yourself feel better. That's the goal. If you want to post, go ahead. But just know that you could be building up bad karma because the people that you're posting about don't want you to post that.
You're not taking advantage of the time you go to bed. Instead of scrolling your life away before falling asleep, put your phone down and repeat positive affirmations for yourself, because, hold on, stay with me, because your subconscious mind is fully open right before falling asleep. So whatever suggestions you give your subconscious during this important and crucial state, your subconscious mind will take that in and behave and bring you whatever affirmations that you are giving it into your reality. This is the time you have access to your subconscious. Tell it exactly what you need it to do. Tell it to show you how good life is. Tell it how confident you are. Tell it how abundant you are, because it will have no choice but to give you that and show you in reality that that is your truth. Take advantage.
All right, I love that. Hey, don't scroll. Stop scrolling. Unless you're watching an Explore the Weird video. You do you.
Well, I post a lot of funny shit, but this is not funny at all. What about the people in the nursing homes and the rescues and the prisoners? What has become of them? I'm so dead serious. Do y'all not know what they did during Katrina? They left them. I don't care what they're humans, and they probably made a fuck up along the way. I was looking at a prison sentence too. I was also in a really bad space in my life and had to fight for my life against somebody who thought that I was the one. What about them?
Yeah, what about them? Hey, are there mitigation and emergency procedures for nursing homes and prisons? Makes you wonder. Make sure. Hey, find out. If that concerns you, find out.
I got on the Bedbugs side of TikTok this morning. Did you know there's an Amazon facility in Kentucky that is infested with bedbugs? Yeah, they've been shipping products to people, and then people open the products in their home, and then they get bedbugs. There was a lady that said that she had a new construction home, and she ordered all new bedroom furniture, new mattress cover, new sheets, rugs, everything for her room. She had it delivered, and weeks later she got an infestation so bad it took 9 months and over $4,000 to get rid of it in a new construction home. I don't know. I might have to myself if that happened. I hate bugs, especially the thought of bed bugs. So y'all beware. Be careful. Amazon. Blah.
I feel like there's bugs all around me. I'm always eating bugs. We live with bugs. But yeah, bed bugs are a nuisance, just like lice. Everything's a nuisance. Hey, if you want to get rid of it, get rid of it. If not, move. That's the only way.
Been cutting trees in North Texas my whole life. I've never seen this. So I reckon this ain't a native tree from around here. I'm working around an old home place, probably from the 1930s, 40s. So it must be a tree they planted here, but what the heck has that red heart like that? That looks wild. I'm gonna play with that. Dry that out and make something. I just gotta figure out what it is. Never seen nothing like that here.
Yo, I have never seen anything like that. It's like that tree is bleeding. Is this a tie-dye tree? Was this tie-dye before tie-dye? Very interesting. We're gonna do one more, just one more to end them all.
I feel like we've stepped into the movie iRobot. I mean, honestly, Will Smith has warned us about this, and this is now a reality. Elon Musk has unveiled his newest creations. One is the RoboVan that holds up to 20 people, and Optimus, the robot, that they both literally look like they were just taken from the movie and plugged into the real world. I don't know about this, y'all. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
Something that anyone could own. So you can have your own personal R2D.
The new Cybercab. Cybercab looks amazing. I know. I'm trying to get a ride. Dude, me too.
And directly, I mean, that's just...
Elon, he's a techno king. Optimus can talk?
Yeah. He also does sign language.
Can you give a peace sign, Optimus? Can you do the peace sign? There he is. That's
I got another one.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give a hell?
That wasn't another peace sign he did. That was rock on, right? That was rock on, right? Oh, man. Oh, man. The spiraling, the last video. I kind of want one of these. I'm ready for the singularity. I'm ready for the iRobot times. I want my own Sonny. He's going to be the one that breaks all the other ones. I'm going to program it to break. I'm going to recreate. All right. spiraling. I'm spiraling. I want my own Sunny. Just give me access to the robot, Elon. I'll figure it. I'll reprogram it. I'm going to make it do the things. The goon things. The proper things. Not the iRobot things. No Terminator. All right, you made it to the end. How'd you do? I started spiraling near the end over there. But a lot of interesting videos on this one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. There should be videos on the screen now. Click on either one of them. Continue the goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.